The only thing that was propaganda in that was labeling that a propaganda video. That was basically a documentary on what happened. You had the US deliberately strike Iran for no reason other than because Israel wanted to drag us into a war, right? And they also did a fantastic job. The US did a fantastic job for the past couple years, so much so that it cost Democrats the election, about how Israel has a right to defend itself. And you didn't think that other countries have the same right? You had an illegal and offensive war yet again. We have spent over $11 billion in 7 days with this absolute joke of a war, right? Gas prices, because we struck oil refineries and everything, are astronomical. We are doing nothing but negatives, just taking nothing but L's, okay? And the same leaders, the same politicians and everything will get on stage and tell you, how are you going to pay for Medicare for all? How are you going to pay for something that saves money? How are you going to pay for something that saves on average $7 trillion over 10 years? That is a conservative estimate, by the way, that came from a Koch brother funded think tank that did the research. And even they found that it saves $7 trillion on average. We could have forgiven student loans. We could have done free school lunches universally across the country. We could have done free trade schools and higher education. We could have solved homelessness. We could have invested money in startup businesses, in society, in infrastructure. We could have created bullet trains. The list goes on and on and on. But what's more important? Oh, bombing a school. People complain about litmus tests, but there needs to be some, and it's actually such a basic requirement. Politicians need to run on banning lobbying, especially things like AIPAC or whatever way that they try and make shell companies to funnel money now because people are onto them. We need to ban stock trading from politicians who are using insider information and are corrupt. They will then send your friends and family into war to die needlessly so they can enrich themselves. You could probably throw term limits or maybe some other things in there, but honestly, those are the two most important ones.